Hey friends, and welcome to your total body and core Bala Ring workout. Today I'm going to be using my 10-pound Bala Ring, but if you don't have a Bala Ring and still want to follow along, you can always use a medium to heavy dumbbell. This workout has two main blocks. The first block has 4 moves, all total body. We're doing that 2 times through. And then the second one is on the floor, focusing on the core, and we're doing it 1 time through. You'll have a warm up and a cool down to ease you in and out of this workout. Let's get into it. Stand in the middle of your mat facing the short edge. Sit back into a chair pose, bring the hands up and over, biceps to the ears. Stand and squeeze the glutes. And squat it out. This one's a good way to warm up the whole body. Always a favorite of mine. Make sure to exhale at the top. Inhale as you lower down, or whatever feels good to you. I like to give a big exhale as I exert that energy. A few more. Squeeze and lower, squeeze. 2 more. 2 and 1. For the next warm-up move, we're going to twist side to side. So pivot your back foot, swing the arms, and pivot side to side. Get your body swaying, get your body warmed up. You got it. You can do a little bounce if you'd like. Beautiful. 3, 2, and 1. Next move, take your right arm up, feet out wide, and crunch to one side. Crunch knee to elbow. Pulling in the core, pulling in the knee. And spreading the toes of that bottom foot, keeping it nice and stable. Nice exhale as you crunch. Amazing job. I think you're gonna love these moves in this workout. I know I like shaking it up every so often with new equipment, so let me know if that's the same for you. 2 and 1, let's switch sides. Left arm comes over and left leg comes out, crunch. Amazing. This workout is a good blend of Pilates and strength. You know, I always like to incorporate strength, no matter if we're doing yoga or Pilates or whatever. Strength is my foundation, but I like to shake it up. All right, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now we're gonna go ahead and start with block number 1. Grab your Bala Ring or your dumbbell and take it to your chest. We're gonna start with some good mornings. So hold the Bala Ring to your chest, hinge at the hips, keeping the spine nice and long. You can also bend the knees a little bit if that makes it easier to get into this pose. Spread the toes so you have a nice and stable center. This one sometimes feels like a lighter one, but it really brings strength to your hamstrings and to your core and your back. 3 more. 3, 2, and 1. Next, we're going to squat it out and bring the ring behind your back as you come up. So this one's a fun one. Squat down with the ring at your chest, holding it nice and steady. Up at the top, we swing the Bala Ring back behind us, bringing it into your opposite hand. Squat it out again. Don't worry, we'll switch sides halfway through. This one uses a lot of different muscles. You can just feel it. Whew. You'll have to let me know in the comment section below what's your favorite move after this workout. I think this one's it for me. All right, let's switch sides. So squat it out and bring it around with your right hand to your left, or whichever is the opposite of what you just did. I didn't really specify at the beginning. Beautiful. You are killing it. The Bala Rings really are fun for dynamic moves like this one. 3 more. 3, 2, and 1. Drop it down and bring it to the top. Breathe it out for a second, grab a swig of water, and I'll show you the next move. So stand at the top end of your mat, ring in the right hand, left arm down, and step your right leg back. Press up at the bottom of the lunge and lower, bring it to the top. We're gonna do the right side first, and on our next round, we'll do the left. So don't worry, we won't be lopsided. Hold in that core nice and tight. Make sure the knees are spread about hip width, so you have plenty of stability in your lunge, because you'll notice you get thrown off a little bit by the ring and the weight of the ring. But I know you got this. You're doing amazing. 3 more. 3, 2, and 1. Awesome job. And for our final move of the first block, we're gonna take that Bala Ring to your chest, circle it around your head from left to right, circle it around right to left. All right, so for this one, we are alternating. So make sure to switch. It's kind of a brain teaser too. And if you forget which side you just did, don't worry. Just do it the next time. It's kind of confusing. If it gets too weird, you can always do one side this go round and the opposite side next go round, whatever you prefer. This one works the shoulders, the wrists, nice wrist strength. And it also works the biceps. And as long as you're holding your core in nice and tight, you will feel it in the core too. A nice stability move. My arms are getting tired already. How about you? I'm pretty sure I've done several to the wrong side, but whoops. All right, one more on each side. 1, and 2. Great job. All right, so now that you've had some practice with those moves, take a swig of water. We're gonna do that one more time through, and then we have block number 2. Face the top of your mat, bring the Bala Ring to chest, and lower into your good mornings. Feel the stretch in the back of your legs and your glutes. Come down parallel to the floor. Nice deep breath. If you feel yourself wobbling, you can always heel toe it out. Get a little wider stance. Beautiful. And if you want a little more of a challenge, you can always lower the Bala Ring at the bottom and do a little hinge and row. Add a little more juice to this move. Not saying you need it, but if you do. All right, let's do 5 more. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Next is my favorite, the squat to rear pass. So squat it down or bring those feet out wide, toes pointed out about 45 degrees. Give yourself plenty of space and wiggle room. You can heel toe it out a little bit. Find the comfortable stance and squat, pass the ring. Keep wanting to say the dumbbell, and squat. Whew. This one feels like it's really helping prepare me for like a good jump squat. Getting some nice range with that. Definitely my favorite move of this workout. Get some sound effects. Try to give it some power when you squat down. This isn't a slow squat. This is kind of a jumpy squat without the jump, if that makes any sense. All right, let's switch sides before we get too tired. What I like about the Bala Ring too is that it's really good for the wrist strength. You get that with normal dumbbells too, but I feel like this really helps. It's similar to a kettlebell. 3 more. 3, 2, and 1. Ooh. That one is killer. This time for our lunge, remember to do the opposite side that you did last time. I started with my right, so I'm gonna have my ring in my left hand, step back with my left leg, and press overhead. Whew. This side is a lot harder for me, and it's kind of normal to have a little bit of a different preferential side. Obviously, we want to balance things out as much as possible, but that's life. A lot of times you use your right side a little more if you're right-handed. So it can add a little bit of that challenge when you do your opposite side. Great job. You can always take a break and stand at the top if you need to take a little break. If you need to just hold the ring to your chest instead of pressing it up, that's okay too. Let's do 5 more. 5, 4, this is so tough. 3, 2, and 1. Whew, that one is tougher than it appears. All right, get ready for your halo circles. Ring to chest, and circle to the right, circle to the left, back to the right, back to the left. I feel like it makes it easier for me to remember when I'm instructing you guys. Otherwise, I just get really confused, which it shouldn't be because it's like right and left, but for some reason the circle makes it like so disorienting. I don't know, is that just me? Right and left. Just a few more and we're done with this block. You did an amazing job. I'm so proud of you. Thank you for joining me for this workout. We're not done, but thank you for joining me. All right, I don't even know what I said anymore. One more. Circle, and all done with round 1. Next, we're gonna take it to the floor, ring in hand. You can take a little swig of water again if you need. Put that ring to the side. Lift your knees up, 45-degree angle with the knees. And if you want a little more advanced move, you can always lift the feet up. I'm gonna keep my feet on the floor today. Lift the ring up and over. Nice rainbow, AKA like a Russian twist. So maybe I'll bring my feet up for a little bit. So twist and twist. This one feels really good on the core. Oh, there's a deer outside. Random Colorado things. Well, yeah, excuse me. If you follow any of my workouts, you'll know that Maya likes to make her way in him most of the time. We can't stop her. 5 more. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Fantastic. Set the ring down for just a minute. Yeah, Colorado, we have a lot of random wildlife outside, mostly deer in the daytime, sometimes foxes, and then at nighttime, of course, bears and mountain lions, which are fun. So, needless to say, I don't go out after dark. All right, take that ring to the side and bring it down to the mat on your back. We're gonna keep the knees up at that 45-degree angle. We're gonna take the ring, lay it on your stomach, kind of from your hips to your rib cage, and press the feet, press the tush into a bridge. This feels really good with the Bala Ring because it's more of an even distribution versus just having like a dumbbell on your hips, which isn't bad, but you know, I feel like it doesn't put quite as much pressure on your stomach and your hips. Press, press, and press. Press. Great job. All right, let's do 10 more seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, and for this next move, you're gonna stay exactly where you are. We're gonna do the same thing, except when you come up, you're gonna lift one leg with a bent knee, come up again, lift the opposite leg. So I'm using my elbows for a little support on the ground, support and stability, so I don't fall over to one side. And just press, just like you did in that first bridge. Great job. And again, you can do this without the weight if you need a little break. If you need a little extra oomph, you can always lift the ring up. That's a challenge, because then you lose that little elbow stability we had for a fun little addition. Ooh, this is tough. You definitely feel that fatigue after a bit. Three, 2, and 1. Or one more on the opposite side. Okay, bring your ring down to your side. Bring it up slower than I just did. You can roll out the neck, roll out the shoulders. I'm gonna take my foot and tuck it in, and the opposite goes. It's nice and straight on the long end of your mat. Stretch it up and over. Great job. You can stretch it to the opposite side. I like to go back and forth on both sides. All right, go ahead and switch opposite leg. Stretch towards your foot. Feel the stretch in your side body. Stretch away from your foot. And flow a little back and forth. Thank you so much for joining me for this workout. I hope you enjoyed it. Let me know what other workouts you'd like to see in the future, and make sure to subscribe if you'd like to see more workouts and nutrition videos on this channel. Thanks again for joining me, and I'll see you in the next workout. Bye, guys.